Hi there, this is Paul Thompson from Spitfire Audio. I'm very excited today to be able to show you the new Enigma library, Enigma 2, the Rapture from Leo Abrahams. And this is very different from the first Enigma library. One of the things that Leo's constantly said to us is, why don't the distorted guitar sounds, distorted power chords on film and TV never really quite match up to the best kind of rock and metal records? Part of the reason is because you don't have the same kind of intimate approach to tracking up different guitars, amps and signals that you would do when you have the time to actually produce a proper rock recording. So a lot of our time and energy with Leo on this one has gone into recording a real kaleidoscope of different kind of colours and styles. It's not a guitar library per se, but we think of it more as a kind of a selection of brutal raw sounds that you can build your own soundscapes from. Now this also captures Leo's aesthetic, and we've got a huge variety of articulations, his guitar collection, amazing pedalboard collection, and some great vintage amps. We've got 18 pedals recorded here, 167 different articulations with 6 unique signal paths. That's the distortion section. We've got our augmentations section here. Augmentations is along the lines of the original Enigma, which is our Mercury Synth sample sets, and again with 6 unique amps, variety of different recordings. And then we've got an EVO GRID, which I'll show you towards the end. Now, the different signal paths available are the DI'd signal here, which is post-pedal DI. Then we've got a clean guitar amp here, which is a Showman. We've got 3 distorted amps. We've got a Selmar here, Bassman, and a Swart Small here, and a room pair, which is a kind of general room recording that you can use just to add a bit of tasty background distortion to everything. So if I within the articulations, you'll see that we've got a new kind of coding system to help you navigate your way around. So there's plucks and muted plucks, power chords, muted power chords. We've got harmonics, 2-note bends, chords here, and then a whole section of slides. We've also got a section of releases here. So if I play, you'll hear that there's some release afterwards. You can pull that right out if you don't want that at all, or you can just have a bit of it in. And then I think that probably the best thing to do is to go through and just give you a quick show of this first patch, Box of Rock, just to show you the different signal paths. So this is DI'd straight from the pedal. So as you can hear, it's very controllable from the keyboard, very responsive to velocity. Let's take a look at the clean amp signal. Let's have a look at the first distorted amp. Let's have a look at the second one. And the third one. And then if we listen to the room. So you can blend up the kind of a really good kind of crunchy different blend of signals. So if we have a listen to some of the power chords. So you can hear with the muted, you can hear you've got a really good range across the keyboard of up the guitar neck with our harmonics. Really nice sounds in there. 2-note bends. And then chords. So you can hear you've got your major chords and then your minor chords higher up on the keyboard. And then we've got the slides, which is a huge variety of different kind of movements in the fingers, just to give you a lot of interesting bits and pieces that you can put in there to make your kind of your recording more realistic. So you can hear really great. It's a really chunky and authentic kind of sound. Let's have a quick flick through a variety of these different patches, and then you can hear some of the different characters. So let's go back to Peel Pluck, and let's check through the different mic settings here as well. So some great sounds in there. Let's have a listen to our Dan Electro. So again, we've got a variety of different and now if we flick through, let's get a sound setup, a little bit of DI, and flick through the different articulations here. So let's start with the DI. Let's check out the clean amp. Amp 1. Amp 2. Amp 3. And then finally the room. Pretty cool stuff. Let's jump through. You're getting the idea of these. Let's check out the Everman Lo-Fi. So you can hear the different kind of combination of tones you can get just by kind of moving around, just balancing up the different mics from each amp. So it's great for using for kind of writing, for like using it as an alternate kind of form of instrument, as well as just using it as a kind of distorted guitar. You can go back, if we look at these dead mutes, you can use it as a kind of percussive thing. Some of these slides and miscellaneous bits and bobs. Some great stuff in there. Let's jump ahead to the Luna module. And again, let's check out a slightly different blend. Cool, some good stuff in there. Let's jump on to the Univox finally for the distortion section. And again, let's just check out each sound individually. So you get the idea. So there's a huge amount of great stuff in there. Let's check out the augmentations next, and we'll start with Angelic. And again, if we look at the different options here, let's check out the DI on its own first. Let's check out amp 1. Amp 2. Amp 3. And the room. Okay, let's keep checking out some of these things. So bassline next. And then again, we can add in some other mics. Bouncing bits. So let's check out the DI on its own. Let's just pull all of these mics down. And then the clean amp. Amp 1. And the room. Okay, let's keep flicking through. And again, you can put in any kinds of... You can also command click to get into the kind of detail of tweaking the effects. can get some pretty cool stuff going. Cloud trem. So lovely stuff. Dark echo. Devilish shorts. And then the B version. So let's go for Epic Plonk. Filthy Behaviour. And we can always switch in some of our kind of slightly crazy wobble type stuff. So you can get some pretty cool stuff going there if you mess around with that enough. So there's loads and loads of really great stuff. Let's keep checking stuff out. And finally from this section, okay, so you get the idea. So there's a lot of controllability and a lot of stuff that you can do with all of these sounds in augmentations. Let's have a look at the EVO GRID. So the way we open up, the first evolution is selected across the keyboard for you, and we can just dive in. Now, if we go into the individual evolutions, you'll see that all of these are actually named in here. So you've got this one is moving ambience, so you can quickly check out exactly what's going on. If we wanted to pick all of 7, for example, which is a command click there. So you get the idea. What we can do again, as usual with our EVO grid, is you can randomize across the board, soft distortion, distortion, or chaos. So if we go for the distortion section here, these 4 EVOs. Or we could randomize within the soft distortion. And then again, we can change to check out one of the different amps. Or of course, we can add in the room. And we've got the usual situation where you hold the key down, you get a really beautiful long tone, and we can turn up our various effects here. If we randomize with chaos, get a pretty cool sound. Randomize with any. And finally, a quick look back at number 8. And then let's just check out one of the chaos into ambience all on its own. Let's take number 14. So you get the idea, you get some really fabulous kind of evolving sounds out of this. So there we are, that is a quick look at Enigma 2. From Leo Abrahams. It's a really interesting, very deep library with all of the possible kind of distortion palettes you have here, all of our different kind of mic and amp settings, and then lots and lots of great effects to choose from as well. So I hope you're going to enjoy playing with this. It should keep you busy for quite a while. It's quite a big library. It's about 50 gigs uncompressed, so it's about a 25 gig download, I think. Thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye bye.